Truth or myth? The Dutch react to stereotypes. G'day guys, how's it going? My name is AussieTash. I'm back with my Netherlands channel. I'm coming to you all the way from Brisbane, Australia. The channel's going great. I'm so glad that I'm getting back and learning about the Netherlands. The stereotypes. There are so many that I've seen in memes, that I've seen on reaction videos. Let's hear what the Dutch have to say about these stereotypes. Really looking forward to this video. Let's roll.
I think I've lost a bit of my directness by living abroad, but well, how about you?
Well, I lost some friends while living abroad.
I hope not, but I'm afraid so.
I've heard that, yes.
Are very, very direct. And
Very straight to the point.
yeah, I don't know, we just say what we think to people.
There's nothing wrong with that, mate.
It's always good to just be direct. Like, it will be way more efficient.
Directness, yes. That's definitely a thing. I noticed this when I had to work in the UK. There, if you get feedback, it's like, oh, that's excellent. I really love it. That's amazing. But maybe we could take it into a slightly different direction. In the Netherlands, you would just say, that's really bad. We should fix this. This is awful.
They say they have the best day ever and they had the best coffee in the world, and we're just like, oh yeah, we had a good day, and just
It was nice.
yeah.
To make things better or seem better than they actually are.
I like it, but I'm Dutch. So,
Yeah.
It may seem rude, but it's actually, it's nice because people know where they stand.
People are direct and they're like honest with me. I can better handle that.
Okay, I absolutely love it. I love getting to the point and being direct. Yes, you might come off as, in Australia, you'd say a wanker, a bastard, as mean, but you know what? There's no messing about. You know where you stand. You know what's expected of you. So yeah, just do it, mate. Just be direct. I have no problem with that. I love it, mate. Yeah, like I said, you might come off as rude, but so what? At least you know exactly what's expected, exactly what they want, exactly what they think. No messing about. That's cool. I like it, mate. I respect it. Well done.
You are the tall one. I'm
You,
the blonde one.
you're the blonde one, and you
you're
have the
both.
blue eyes.
I've got blue eyes.
we have
I'm
blue eyes.
short.
Yes.
Yeah, but we are not.
Very true.
We drink so much milk.
Oh my God. Where did he go?
Can I stand up as well?
Oh, wow.
Maybe I'm a bit taller. I'm not sure.
Well, maybe it's your curls.
Me too.
I used to think not so much, but now I've been to a lot of different countries. I think, yes, we are tall and blonde.
Oh my gosh. Where did they go when they stood up? Okay, so here's the scoop on AussieTash. I am short. I'm a brunette, but I do have blue eyes. Yes, you guys can also see I have that wonky lazy eye, something I've had from birth. I just have to deal with it, but I get told all the time, you have the beautifulest blue eyes I've ever seen and blah, 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 blah. But yes, I'm short. My 13-year-old son is about this much taller than me. My 18-year-old son, well, he's about this much taller than me. I think I'm 4'11". That's it. I don't think I'm even 5 foot. So yeah, I'm what you'd reference as a garden gnome. And yes, there's so many people I've seen in the Dutch reaction videos. They're tall. You are very, very tall. So I'd be walking around in the Netherlands just looking up going, how's the weather up there? How's it going up there, mate? I can't wait to do that. If I did that, would you think, oh my gosh, she's a bit strange. She's a bit of an idiot. Okay. Wow. The tallest nation in the world.
You can go first.
Discounts, getting a good deal on things, that's very Dutch. Yeah.
I like that too,
About
mate.
money?
I definitely think that we are cheap.
Yeah, we are.
Sorry. My father is Indonesian and my mother is Dutch. And the grandmother from an Indonesian side, she always told me like, hey, here you have €5, share it with your friends and go out, you know, and do things. And my Dutch grandma always said, here you have €5. Don't share it. Keep it to yourself.
I
Yeah.
saw one time a shop in Rome. It was called Expensive. if they would put a shop in Amsterdam with the name expensive, nobody would enter the fucking shop.
Going to a restaurant and buying wine, you don't look at which wines are nice, but which one is cheapest, that's the most alcohol.
I'm with you,
that's
mate.
just a Dutch way of thinking.
Yeah.
If you say that it was very expensive, then you are a bitch.
I definitely prefer to go Dutch, to split. It makes me feel more comfortable.
We like to go Dutch. That's a normal thing in the Netherlands.
In Dutch, you have an app called Tikkie. And so if you buy something and it's about 20 euros, then you send a Tikkie for 10 euros so the other one can pay.
And best thing ever.
Yeah,
It's really convenient.
split it. Yeah, okay. All right. As for being cheap, mate, I love it. Go Dutch. That's the way I'm gonna go now. Man, being cheap is the best way to go. I'm with you guys. When I go out for dinner, I'm looking for the specials. I'm looking for the cheapest piece of steak on the menu. That's just it. That's how it goes, mate. Cost of living, you have to be cheap. And Australians, yeah, we are. We are cheap. We are really, really cheap. And we have to be. Look where we live. Oh my gosh, we import everything. Like, we really, really do. And the sad thing about it is better value for Australians to buy things that were made in China than to actually buy things that are Australian owned and Australian made. I don't understand how that works, but that's just is. And that's really, really crappy for our industry. But yeah, man, cheap. I like it. It works for me. Cost of living in Australia, like I've said, is disgusting. So yeah, I have no problem with it. When you go out for dinner, you pay your own bills. You don't split it straight down the middle. Because what happens if they got a $50 steak and you only got a $20 steak? You're paying for half of their meal, mate. Nuh-uh, not gonna happen. You pay for what you ate and what you drank, and that's it. So yeah, I am cheap. I'm very cheap. No.
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 No, it's not true.
No.
Almost every Dutch person has tried weed.
Yeah, why
once
wouldn't
in
you?
their lifetime.
It's illegal. Why
When
wouldn't
I
you?
lived in Holland, I never get stoned. Yeah, when I was 15, then I tried it. By the time you're getting 18, 19, you're just over it.
My
Yeah.
international friends smoke more than my Dutch friends, for sure.
Apparently the French are like, whoa, they're like way up top. And then the Netherlands is like, I don't know, number 6 or
It's
whatever.
because you can
When
do
you're young,
it.
you try it out, but
Yeah.
I'm not like that kind of person. And I think there's a lot of Dutch people that are the same
Yeah.
in that way as well.
Okay, here's my thoughts on the Dutch getting stoned. It's legal. You can do it all the time. You don't want to do something that's always accessible to you and you can do all the time. It's boring now. Like they said, you know, they were doing it when they were teenagers, when they were like 19 and 20. They were over it. In Australia, the laws are that strict. It's crazy. They're slowly brought in medicinal marijuana, but I think it's just oils. I don't know if you can actually get it in, leaf form. I'm really not quite too sure about these rules. But then you're on some sort of government watch list, so they know. It's creepy. I know there's 3 states. I think it was Western Australia, maybe South Australia, New South Wales, Victoria, so maybe 4. They were trying to bring in rules just recently to decriminalize marijuana, but only to a certain extent. Like you could only have a certain amount, you know, on your person and stuff like that. Man, it will never be like it is in the Netherlands. You won't never be able to go into shops like that. I just don't think it will happen. It might happen, but I don't see it happening in the next 30 years. I definitely don't see it happening in Queensland in the next 20 years because, you know, we've got the Olympics in 2032 and they want Queensland to be the beautiful, green, clean state. And oh my gosh, these Olympics, man, I live in Queensland. They are costing us, you know, millions in taxes. It's a blowout, mate. We don't want them, but, you know, they're here now. We're going to have to pay for them. Sure, it's going to be an amazing event in 2032, but, mate, the taxes, it's horrible. Maybe if they decriminalized marijuana and they sold marijuana, mate, the taxes off that, they'd help with the Olympics. Maybe we should suggest that to our premier and see what she thinks. But no, there's no way she'd go for it at all. All that peroxide's gone to her head, man. She just doesn't know how to think anymore. She's too busy bleaching her hair. I like this.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
I
true.
really like bike.
Definitely.
I miss my bike.
I'm the
Oh.
weirdo who lived in Amsterdam for 4 years and didn't have a bike. And every time I say that, Dutch people are like,
But
what's
it's
wrong
so
with you?
tall. You need a tall
So
bike.
true.
Yeah.
We cannot get around it.
Yeah.
Couldn't be more true. Yeah, there are actually more bicycles in Amsterdam than there are people.
I've heard that, yeah.
Once you turn 3, 4 years old, you just get a bike for your birthday, or you have a bike already.
It's your first gift.
People are really surprised about that elsewhere, but we can actually drink alcohol and afterwards go home.
So watch out if you go there because you'll be hit by a bicycle.
No, watch out for the tourists going on bikes.
Yeah, they're dangerous. They're very dangerous. Yeah.
And it's also cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Very cheap.
Very
Get that.
cheap.
Yeah,
Cheap and convenient.
Oh, yeah. Okay, one of those guys just said that you can have a drink and ride your bike home. Is that legal? Can you do that? In Australia, they will give you a ticket for riding under the influence. They will. Even if you're riding your bike home from the pub, if you're over the influence, if you're drunk, they will give you a ticket. I love the bike culture in the Netherlands. It's absolutely incredible. In Australia, very similar. From a kid, the age of 2 or 3, 4 years old, you're given a bike with training wheels and you ride a bike. Mate, it used to be the culture when we were kids that, during the school holidays and on the weekends, mate, you'd leave after you have breakfast on your bike and you would not come home until the street lights went on. You'd just be riding everywhere. Man, the kids, you see them walking about, you see them all catching the bus now. They'll just get on the bus for free. We've got buses everywhere, and there's laws in Australia now sort of that, the kids, if they're in school uniforms and stuff, they can just get on the bus for free, or most of them will just get on the bus for free anyway. You don't really see them riding bikes as much anymore. Maybe the younger kids, but the teenage kids, no, not so much. The bike culture in the Netherlands is absolutely incredible. Sign me up. They can say it's like riding a bike. So once you've learned, you don't forget. The tall people, you're going to have like really, really tall bikes. I wouldn't be able to ride the bikes that you guys ride. I wouldn't be able to get up there. I'm too short. Okay.
Oh, where are you from? And the Netherlands, and say, oh, Amsterdam. Oh, smoke weed, smoke weed.
It's about the weed smoking that we
Yeah.
always are, that we are always stoned. That's
Yeah.
getting annoying.
Yo, Asasi, where are you from? Amsterdam? No. Well, basically.
Never mind.
Never mind.
And then you say, no, I'm from the north of Holland. Oh, I love Amsterdam.
They think that the Netherlands is Amsterdam and that Amsterdam is the Netherlands. And
Yeah, okay.
There's nothing else.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You from Amsterdam?
Oh, are you really?
That we really appreciate honesty.
Yeah, okay.
That we really think that that's the way to go.
Everyone thinks that all Dutch people talk English very well, but that's not true.
That we're not cheap.
Ah, you are,
Dutch.
dude.
Is Netherlands.
Yeah.
And Deutsch and Dutch is German.
We are
Oh,
great
yeah.
campers. I would love to share this actually. A lot of people don't know
Yeah,
this.
okay.
Innovative. It is.
Yeah.
You are,
You have a
yes.
technical university in
Yes.
Delft, and they come up with some pretty smart shit every year. But no clue what.
Okay. Yes. Oh my gosh, I have to agree. People from the Netherlands, they are very innovative. I've seen some of the things that you guys come up with, that you guys invented in the past. Oh my gosh, absolutely incredible. And your whole country would have been underwater if you didn't put up all those canals and stuff like that. So yeah, mate, you guys are on point. You guys are smart up top there. Yeah, guys, sorry about, Amsterdam. Everyone wants to go and party in Amsterdam. Amsterdam, that's where all the weed and stuff is. Unfortunately, in Australia, it's going straight there. I'm really, really sorry. That's why I've loved doing this channel and learning about so many more things outside of Amsterdam. The Netherlands is absolutely beautiful. I love the Netherlands. You have so much to be proud of. Just forget about the whole Amsterdam stereotype. It's all good, mate. That was the video for today. I really, really enjoyed it. If you did, please jump on, smash the like button, leave a comment, and of course, remember to subscribe. That really helps me out. Oh, that's just making me think. What stereotypes do I don't like about Australia? Here's the number one. We don't put shrimp on the barbie. We don't call them shrimp. We call them prawns, okay? We don't shrimp on the barbie. That's from the 1980s in the Crocodile Dundee movies. Paul Hogan, you know that's a lie. It's a lie. Cheers to that under. Take care. Bye.